Nelly and Ashanti were reportedly seen hanging out together at Clutch ATL, which is a well-known nightclub in Atlanta. This information has been published by a number of sources, a well-known site for celebrities and other high-profile entrepreneurs. This is without a doubt one of the most well-known places in the world. Were they there with the goal of going to a particular event, or did they simply intend to hang out with one another? During the time that they were together, did it appear as though they were thoroughly enjoying themselves? There is no doubt in my mind that the photographers were seeking for them. There is no doubt about it. Unquestionably, it is wonderful. Seeing prominent individuals simply letting loose and having a good time, without any expectations or pressures being placed on them, is a delightful experience to behold. It is highly probable that they were having a wonderful time at Clutch ATL, where they were taking advantage of the nightlife and the atmosphere that was present there. Do you believe that they were the only two of them, or did they have any other notable people with them at the time? It appeared as though they were having a good time together. Or did it appear as though they were simply there to enjoy themselves on the occasion that they were at the club? Can you believe how incredible it is? It is likely that the fact that they were able to spend the evening without any interruptions or other people in the area was a factor that contributed to the fact that they had a lovely time. The fact that they were able to simply catch up with one another and take pleasure in the company of one another is significant evidence that they had a wonderful time together. If you believe that they still have a special connection with one another, despite the fact that they are no longer related to one another, what are your thoughts on this matter? Did you consider it to be nothing more than a night out with your buddies, or did you think it was something more than that? Having a degree of maturity that is pretty extraordinary is demonstrated by something like that. Looking at the fact that two people who were formerly involved in a romantic partnership may still maintain a pleasant and platonic connection with one another is a heartening thing to consider. There are instances when people make the mistake of believing that once a relationship has ended, the two persons involved are no longer able to be friends with one another. This is a mistake and it happens very frequently. There is a possibility that this will be a mistake. In spite of this, it is evident that Nelly and Ashanti have transitioned to a different form of relationship, one in which they are able to find pleasure in one another's presence, without any romantic impulses being awakened during the course of their collaboration. I cannot believe my eyes. That is just wonderful. Even though Nelly and Ashanti's romantic relationship has come to an end, it seems that you have a great deal of affection for the fact that they were able to keep their relationship peaceful while they were together. This is something that you have a lot of respect for. Without a shadow of a doubt, that is something that is worthy of being appreciated and given attention. When it comes to this topic, what are your ideas on the matter? If you believe that more notable people should learn from their example and be able to retain friendly ties even after they have finished a love engagement? Or are you of the belief that the vast majority of people simply do not have the capability to be successful in accomplishing this goal? That point of view contains a significant amount of optimism, which is certainly worth considering. When it comes to the majority of people, it is true that they are capable of being friends with their former partners, provided that they are ready to put in the effort and maintain a connection that is both healthy and polite. A significant amount of truth lies in this assertion. In spite of the fact that it is not always simple to achieve, it is not impossible to do so regardless of the circumstances. Do you believe that it is still a relatively uncommon event for people to maintain friendships with their former partners in today's culture? Or do you believe that this is becoming an increasingly normal occurrence in today's culture? The extent to which you have maintained friendships with any of the individuals with whom you have been associated in the past is currently unknown.